Grossberg!
Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding! I can't believe you're not!
My. Just calm down and tell me what happened.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
That was the most overdramatic sob I've ever heard. Child. So Edgeworth dreamed he shot his own father?
It's only a dream! Only a dream!
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, why do you two look so troubled,
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep down, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leaves me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No! I don't believe it!
Search your feelings, you know it to be true. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably ruined. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
Is being a bailiff really a career, necessarily?
It's a living.
Yeah, but I feel like you just gotta be a security guard at a store or something. Mall.
I think you have to be a cop to be a bailiff, don't you?
Probably, I don't know. Do I care to talk to him? Guess I have to.
What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister!
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
What?
Gregory Edgeworth.
Oh.
Just do an impersonation of Fraser Crane.
Just do an impersonation of Edgeworth.
Yeah, but what did that tree sound like again?
Tell me that.
Right, your evidence is clearly lacking.
Right. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I am the Jew. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was doing a bad impersonation, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems that the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I do believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Gregory Edgeworth. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive.
Seems like to show off dead people's photos.
Oh, so this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney.
So wait, I'm confused. The old man Yogi?
Possibly.
There's a strong possibility.
I thought he was just following the letter of that Yogi wrote.
But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait!
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Why would I have any idea?
Yanni Yogi? Maybe it was Yanni Yogi?
Yanni Yogi? You claim he wrote himself this letter, then followed his own instructions?
Yeah, I guess that would be what happened.
Harumph! Perhaps you think Mr. Yogi has a split personality,
I think that's definitely a possibility, yes.
No, I think not. I do not know this Yogi in any case. There's no way I would recognize his handwriting.
Right.
Yes, right. I'll ask you again. Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Can't he just tell us who he thinks it is? Why does our guess matter?
Karma? Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not so sure.
Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
You have to give Nick time to blow his nose.
The exit sounds extremely gross.
Huh?
The exit sounds extremely gross.
He's really upset about all this.
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
What does this mean? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
If it truly was Manfred von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
No!
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
Well, what happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Manfred Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or go to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe!
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. How's going to Europe a strange vacation?
In any case,
I mean, it's expensive.
Phoenix's idea of a vacation is sitting around his office watching TV.
that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him!
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that! I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence! How is it that? That was an accident murder. I can't believe he'd kill someone!
It could count as involuntary manslaughter.
I guess.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care! I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you!
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand.
Keep skipping over my dialogue before I'm finished talking.
The police materials.
You're lucky I'm a fast reader, young man.
Yeah, the police.
This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow will see the completion of not one, but two trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage DL6 has done will never be eased.
How do you want him to look at the files? I just gave him the files.
He wants to do it on his own time.
I need a cup of coffee first.
Everything we're talking about. Nope.
What?
Do anything
Did we ever talk to him about white prostitute?
No.
You just don't want to.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think I'm sure he'll be coming back today. He stayed out late looking for someone.
Kermit has a cold today.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, no, I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the record room.
Nick! Let's hurry!
I half expected you to go back to the lake at first.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they'll just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Is he hiding in a drawer?
Come up under there.
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking at it recently.
The label says unsolved cases evidence.
Unsolved cases.
Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty.
What?
What are you doing in here? Ah! Von Karma! You!
It was freaky.
How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon? You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things needs to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
You were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL Simpson tomorrow. In court tomorrow.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma! You had an axe to grind with Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? Grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did it. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards. The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business! Fool! You think I, a prosecutor, would give you a defense attorney information? Bah! Ha! Ha! Creep!
Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool! I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi Bear this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What?
Nick! What is that thing?
A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000?
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me that letter!
It might have just dropped your elbow. He shocked.
It's in the police station. What is? Why can't you just scream murder really loud or something?
No!
No! Well, what are you? Nick, run! Ah!
Maya!
Out of my way!
Where was all that noise? Heck if I know.
He got us. The letter's gone, of course. He took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? But Maya!
Did he stuff her in one of the shells?
Maya, open your eyes! Maya!
Are you going to scream it the exact same way each time?
The letter. Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. I'm gonna die now.
Maya! Grr. There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya! She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow.
To be continued.